up to the sunrise, heating up the tent, surrounded by the aromatic pines. You left behind a dream, but you aren't sure what it meant from the scattered bits and pieces you can't find. You were high above the valley, looking down below as the shadows of the clouds played on the ground. You spread your wings and floated down to get a better look just before you were awakened by a sound. Wake now to the heat of your tiny nylon nest. You unzip the door and step out to the light. You shake your head to clear the fog left over from your rest. You wipe away the sleep collected in your eyes. While all around the forest also rising with the sun, it's waking from its own peculiar dream. You hear the sound that woke you up repeated once again, shattering the stillness of this natural scene. Perching on the branch of an adolescent tree, the blackbird cocks his head and meets your eye. Then he flaps his wings and rises just to show you that he's free, like he knows that you just dreamed that you could fly. You wish that you could follow as he rises toward the clouds, but the earth still holds you firmly in your place. Why were people made to walk instead of fly? A curse that only dreaming can erase. Better at the back of a paperback book, one thing led to another like a verse to the hook. And we were on the run across the USA, being chased by the ghosts of the great highway. Asked her, hey little lady, won't you take my hand? She looked at me like I was crazy and said, listen here man, it's 2018, not 1902, but stick with me, I might be good for you. So when she handed me the apple, I took a bite. 30 minutes later I was feeling alright. I pulled off onto the shoulder when I lost my grip, and she took the wheel while I took a trip. I could smell the colors, I could taste the dawn, I could see the crystal palace of Kubla Khan. I knew hell below, I knew heaven above, and I knew enough to know that I was falling in love with Jezebel. Jezebel, my Jezebel, you cast your spell. Jezebel, my Jezebel, oh Jezebel, it's my soul to sell to you, Jezebel, my Jezebel. I woke up to the sound of my favorite song, looking out at the desert as we rolled along. Told Jezebel my throat was as dry as a bone, while Bob Dylan sang like a rolling stone. So she stopped the car and she led the way as we walked across the sand in the heat of the day, until about 4 in the afternoon, when she found us an oasis in between the dunes. As I kneeled by the water for to quench my thirst, Jezebel dove into the pool head first. I saw the pile of her clothes that she left behind. It was then that I knew what she had on her mind, and when I looked back up, she was standing there on the opposite shore in her underwear. And when she looked at me, I knew I couldn't say no. You can probably guess how this next part goes. Oh, Jezebel, Jezebel, oh Jezebel, you cast your spell. Jezebel, oh Jezebel. Jezebel, but it's my soul to sell to you, Jezebel, my Jezebel. Wake up to the sunrise, heating up the tent, surrounded by the aromatic pines. As I step outside the nest, I'm wondering where you went, unprepared for what it is I'll find. Your shadow on the ground shrinks, and as I look up, I see your body silhouetted in the light. I smile as your wings flap, you rise into the sky, and I watch until you pass beyond my sight. the oasis, hand in hand, and everywhere that we stepped, flowers grew from the sand. We didn't need to eat by the sweat of my brow, cause everything we needed came straight out of the ground. And by the time I got back to a Volkswagen bus, we bought a little paradise along with us. We got back on the road and we headed east, and what used to be a desert was a forest of trees. Now some might think I was afraid from the start, that you broke into my chest and you stole my heart. But my love's locked down like a pirate's treasure. If she took it from me, it's because I let her. She's not a princess and I'm not a prince, but there's a more to the story, and it goes like this. There was a devil on my shoulder taking me down to hell, just an asphalt angel named Jezebel. Oh Jezebel, Jezebel, oh Jezebel, you cast your spell. Jezebel, Jezebel, oh Jezebel, but it's my soul to sell. You Jezebel, my Jezebel.